Okay, getting started, we start off with ground beef. You want to put 2 pounds of ground beef in there. And listen, you want to use the leanest beef that you can find. And then you want to go ahead and add yourself some ground spicy pork sausage. Those were the individual sausages. I just broke them out of the casing and just squeezed out the ingredients, and that was it. So what you're seeing right here is, listen, you want to keep mixing it. You want to mix your pork and your ground beef together. And then right here we have celery and bell peppers. That's 1 cup each. So there you can see how I chopped up the celery, and that's how I diced up the bell peppers. So you know what, this is like a really easy recipe. And one thing I will tell you, you're gonna do a lot of mixing, and that purpose is just to mix the ingredients along with breaking up the meat. So listen, oregano, 2 teaspoons. You can see in the lower left hand corner the ingredients comes up. Then we add basil, and again we're gonna do a lot of mixing. So just about after every ingredient you put in there, you want to just go ahead and continue to mix them up. Now we add an onion. That was 1 cup of a white onion that was diced. And what I did was I just put half in, started mixing again. And then when you got that mixed up thoroughly, then you want to go ahead and add the remaining white onion to your chili mix, and just keep going. Now you want to add your cumin, and then you want to add your paprika. And when I added my paprika, I only added half of the paprika in, and then I went ahead and mixed it some more, and then I added the remainder. Now once you have all those ingredients mixed, you want to add your brown sugar. And then you want to give it another thorough mix. And then after that, now it's time to add our tomato paste, which would be 2 cans of 6 ounces each. I'm using Hunt's. Hey, Hunt's is the best, you ask me. So go ahead and just add that. And after each can, you want to just mix it around. And again, listen, you breaking up that meat, so that you don't have those chunks in there. So you want to keep stirring it, mixing the ingredients, and moving forward. Just as a reminder, the full recipe with quantities will be left down in the description box below. Now you want to add your W sauce, which is 2 tablespoons, and then we're going to start to open up our cans of stewed tomatoes. And by now you should be able to have that aroma. It should be like traveling throughout your house already, and we haven't even put no heat to it. Now after you finish mixing your stewed tomatoes along with your meat and the rest of your ingredients, it's time to add your beans. It doesn't make a difference which beans you put in. They don't have to be 2 and 2. That just happened to be the way I had mine set up. Listen, I started out with kidney beans, and then I went to black beans. You just want to go ahead and put them in. After 2 cans, you just want to work them through the meat and the sauce, and then you go ahead and open up the other 2 cans, and then hey, basically I said all of that just to say repeat. Now after you're done mixing your beans with the rest of your ingredients, you want to go ahead and add 3 bouillon cubes, and these are beef bouillon cubes. And so what I did was, listen, I push them down, and I want to make sure they submerge so they can get liquid on it and dissolve. Also, you see it says garlic clove, a large one, which was cracked and peeled and put in there, and then 1/4 cup of chili powder. That I didn't get a chance to see. Actually, I recorded it, and I don't know what happened, but that's got to go in there. Listen, you want to stir it all up, and then you want to go to your cook time. I cooked mine for 4.5 hours on high, and if you're going to cook it on low, that would have been 9 hours on low. To be honest with you, I'm gonna say 9 to 10 hours on low, 4.5 to 5 hours on, listen, it's 4.5 to 5 hours on high. Once your timer goes off and it's complete, this is what it looks like after 4.5 hours in this particular crock pot. It's unstirred, untouched, but that's what it looks like. I'm getting ready to stir it up, and then I'm gonna go ahead and put it in the bowl. I'm gonna add a little cheese. I'm gonna put some sour cream on the top, and I'm gonna use some green onion for garnish. And that's what it looks like right there, folks. I can tell you this, the flavor profile on this is amazing.